for your throat. Random show with input stories I never wrote. Don't be mean, hit that subscribe. Cross the line, take a dive. Toxic Top Rope coming at your throat. I'm happy when I see your clip because I done started a show. You can judge, but it's just the start. Just leave comment, a like and subscribe. Welcome to the Toxic Top Rope, but we don't make sense because it's completely random. This I also go on. Important support.
I'm John. Welcome back to the Toxic Top Rope. Woo! We're coming first. We're doing two back-to-back. So first of all, Stand and Deliver NXT was perfect. Not a mistake to me. It was perfect. We started off on a pre-show with a fatal four-way women's elimination tag team match between Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley, who came out with Shotzi. I was shocked by that. You had Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez. You had Fatal Influence, Phelan Henley, Jacy James, Jasmine Nix. You had Metal 4 with Lash Legend and Jakari Jackson. This match started off real entertaining with Lash Legend taking most of the heat. She got in and she took most of the moves, fought off every single team to eventually be eliminated. They were eliminated first. And then you had things heating up, and you started to see a little frustration from Roxanne Perez, and it was getting weird. So Roxanne Perez is the one that eliminated Lash Legend and eliminated Metal 4. She counted a power bomb into the Pop Rocks with a sunset flip. Very good, but she's starting to get a little bit frustrated to the point to where she walked out and left Cora Jade by herself. And the other team, Jacy James and, Fatal Influence took full influence. I don't know why I want to say that. And eliminated her. Cora Jade is very confused. We're going to get the blowout of that, right? We're going to get the blowout of why she walked away on NXT Tuesday. So I ain't going to overstress that. Then you had down to two teams, Fatal Influence and Tatum Paxley and Gigi Dolan. They were going at it until eventually you got, I think they call it Cemetery or something. I wasn't paying attention that much to the moves names. I don't care about that. But Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley got the victory, and they will face the winner tonight. They will face the winner between Liv Morgan and Raquel Gonzalez, the Judgment Day, taking on the team I don't like. I've already stated that, of Bayley and Lyra Valkyria Trash. So whoever wins that match will face Gigi Dolan and Tatum Paxley on NXT Tuesday. Won't be reviewing that, but would be good to see. The show started strong. We had Ricky Saints taking on the first match was for the North American Championship. Ricky Saints taking on Ethan Page. They were fighting like everything was on the line. This was their Ricky Saints pay-per-view debut. We know Ethan Page came in a few months earlier strong, but they were really putting on the show for them. This was WrestleMania. And I respect that. They put it all online, busted lips, busted face, fighting hard for Ricky's sakes to lift up Ethan Page and drop him with the Rochambeau to retain the North American Championship. Outstanding. Our next match was the tag team of Hank and Tank, who have completely proven themselves. They proved themselves last week in the gauntlet match, beating every team starting from one. Got in there with, I think, is the greatest modern day tag team of Fraxium. Nathan Frazier and Axiom. What a great tag team. It was a very entertaining match. Hank and Tank playing the underdogs, even though they're bigger, but they played the underdogs, and Nathan Frazier and Axiom gave them everything they got. Tag team moves, strikes. They're very fast. They're very quick. Hank and Tank was able to keep up. And in the end, It came so close to Fraxim retaining to Tank breaking up the pin. They get in, they fought, they separated Fraxim, who's a strong team, to win for the very first time. Hank and Tank is your new tag team champions. Did not expect it at all. The next match is the ladder match for the vacated NXT Women's North American Championship. You had Zarya taking on Thea Hale, taking on Lola Vice, taking on Kalani Jordan, taking on Izzy Dane, taking on Sol Ruka for the North American Women's Championship. It was a great match. Bodies all over the place. Big spots from ladders and going over the ropes. It was chaos. I thought, in my opinion, I thought that Lola Vice or Thea Hale was going to walk away with the victory, but no. It was the surfboarder, Sol Ruka, who at the end of the match went completely off the rails and won her first championship. Sol Ruka is your new NXT Women's North American Championship. The next match was these guys. I can't remember. I'm looking. Only reason I know their names because I got them in front of me. But these gentlemen that I'm about to give some praise to, since they've joined, the internet clowned them. I was one. I clowned them too. But they have been doing an amazing job. Dark State, outstanding. Dion Lennox, Osiris Griffin, Sanquon Sugars, and Cutler James. Like, they've been doing such an amazing job. And they fought the D'Angelo family, a strong team for me. I love Tony D'Angelo. So he's got Tony D'Angelo, Shannon Stacks Lorenzo, Luca, I don't want to butcher his last name, but Luca, and you got Adriana Rizzo. They were out there and they were having a fight because Dark State has been I have to say running amok, but they have been beating everybody up, making their names known. And the Tony D'Angelo family, which is like a mafia type character, they stepped up to stop them. So just a little background. Lorenz and Stacks, that's the underboss. The underboss is like a second in the lieutenant. He's been making moves and calling shots, and he ain't supposed to be. He's supposed to be playing his part right next to the Dunn, Tony D'Angelo. But it's been some confrontation there. So to my complete shock, I didn't want to believe it. I love this team so much. I didn't want to see this. But Stacks had a crowbar, and he turned. He had the crowbar. He tricked us by hitting one of the Dark State guys. We thought it was all good. Dropped the crowbar and low blowed Tony D'Angelo. And Dark State took the win with their throwing powerbomb move. And Dark State picks up a huge victory at Stand and Deliver. But I'm very upset about the D'Angelo family. I'm very upset about that. Like, I didn't want that to happen. I thought they were going to go to the main roster together, but now we got a story between Stacks versus Tony D'Angelo. We're going to see how they go. I'm very upset about that. I really love the team, so that was very upsetting. Our next match is our semi-main event. Is Jordynne Grace, Jada Parker, Julia taking on our strong champion, Stephanie Vaquer, in a fatal four-way match for the NXT Women's Championship. I mean, I can go move for move in this match. I'm not going to, but they didn't skip a beat. Everything was perfect. The best part to me is that Stephanie Vaquer, Julia, and Jordynne Grace are all legit indie female wrestlers, like that has earned their spots. And you had someone like Jada Parker, who's WWE made. I didn't know a lot about her before WWE, and homegrown. And she was able to keep up with them, and that was the best part of the match. Could not believe she was able to keep up with them. Like, I shouldn't have been shocked, but she was my favorite part of the match, but the ending came when Stephanie Vakir walked away, still the NXT Women's Champion. Very good. Lastly, we had the main event. The second time for black men to be main event a huge pay-per-view. But these men, Trick Williams, Javon Evans, been arguing back and forth. Trick is trying to regain the NXT championship. Javon is trying to prove himself that he is the undisputed future of NXT. And Oba is the ruler, and he is ruling with an iron fist. This match was perfect. No negativity from me. Perfect. From going to every spot. There was a few, you know what I mean, spots where they were sticking and not moving, is, you know, just setting up, is, you know, they're sweaty and they're fighting or whatever. But to me, it was one of the greatest it was still, after watching WrestleMania that night after Stand and Deliver yesterday, still my favorite match of the weekend so far. The triple threat match was everything, and Oba Femi walked away with the NXT championship. Outstanding. But just give me 1 second. We're going to go off and come right back on because I don't edit. So we got to do 2 separate videos. And I'm going to jump right into day 1 of WrestleMania. Thank you.
Toxic Top Rope coming for your throat. Random show with input stories I never wrote. Don't be mean, hit that subscribe. Cross the line, take a dive.